That's why it's called One Dog Bark. We go 5.7 mile, 11 duration. Time of arrival, 5:03 in the PM. Let's get on the bus. Let's get off the bus. This one should be number 7 on the delivery. Also, as a reminder to all you film lovers, Martin Scorsese's Silence is also playing on YouTube for no charge, as long as you skip ads. Well, you have to skip ads, or you can do Prime. And it's another masterpiece with Adam Driver and Liam Neeson and many others that are great in it. It's about the Jesuit priest that went over to Japan, missionary work. So they're doing it for the sake of the mission. And Liam Neeson, loses. Well, he doesn't necessarily lose his faith as much as he's tortured, but they begin torturing the missionary people, just as they will do today. And they have a chance to step on their own faith and turn away from their faith, and they can be freed. But many of them go into death and become martyred by the Japanese. This was done. I'm going to have to do some research to talk about this one, so I'm going to be a little quiet on it. But I've seen it before. It's a masterpiece. It is about the Jesuit priests in the time of Japan, very long time ago. We'll find out about it. It's a 2016 film written by the screenplay writer, Mr. Cooks. Martin Scorsese, the director. 17th century Japan. They travel from Portugal, Jesuit priest, to try to save a priest from, I guess they call it apathy. It's when you deny your faith in public. And the Catholic Church is behind it all. The Jesuits are Catholic. They call themselves Christians in it, which is interesting. It's a very strong film about faith and martyrism, and it's hard to watch. And I saw a lot of it, as much as I could. I was watching it during exports. Exports is when it takes time for my show, an edited show, to export into a file to be sent up. And it may be one of our most important films of the century, and probably will make top 11. Also, I was thinking about also putting Slacker on my top 11. I haven't seen a lot of Jean-Luc Godard stuff either, so I'm trying to watch Alphaville too. But Silence is a very serious one, so we're going to do research on it before we pick it apart. Adam Driver and Andrew Garfield is in it too, who plays a very important role, and Liam Neeson as well. 17th century Japan, Edo period, during the EDO period of Japan. It's one that you have to read about and stuff. It's one of those films you have to do a lot of reading. Just when I talk about my top 11 films, when I'm talking about Slacker, I'm talking about Richard Linklater, and then of course Silence too with Martin Scorsese. Now Alphaville is Jean-Luc Godard, and I only got to see a little bit of it, but it's so curt and just to the point that it's comical. It's amazing. His style is just all over the place, and the characters just go from one extreme. Well, just things just happen and just are forgotten about almost by the protagonist in Alphaville. I only saw a little bit. Of course, I fell asleep. I didn't get to watch all Silence. I had to finally turn it off, and I have seen it before, and I will be picking that apart as well. So I am watching the movies, and then of course the vloggers for instruction on content. Look at that lake. This is Eagle Mountain Lake. It's a beautiful area for a filming location. And there's a little dam area right back in there. This right up here is known as Twin Point Park. Eagle Mountain is very pretty. I've been through here before. Here's part of the dam right here. the firewood is all cut right up here. Someone likes their Dr. Pepper. Real quick message on silence is that the Japanese at the time, the 17th century, they did practice Christianity, but they had to do it silently, and they had to do it in hiding. So it was it's a lot about hiding, and they couldn't be open about their faith or they'd be killed. And the Jesuit priests knew this. They put those people in danger, but they felt it was God's mission, and it could, and it cost them their lives. Not the Jesuit priests, though. A lot of them survived through it. But Liam Neeson went through so much torture. The character, he was an Italian priest. I have to get the name straight. I'm sorry, I don't know everything. But the character Liam Neeson plays is tortured, but he also has to watch the torture of his other Jesuit priest. And over time, he finally renounces his faith of the Catholic faith and Christianity and turns away so that he could be rewarded by the Japanese, which they do. This stuff happens today. And it's 17th century. It's set in 17th century, but it happens today. Not so much as Japan as more as China and North Korea. But North Korea is even more deadly, probably. It's pretty bad now with missionary work. It's about the dangers of missionary work, the sacrifice. I think it's Adam Driver's, one of his best work. Andrew Garfield's genius in it. Why they weren't nominated, I don't know. They may have been. I'd have to find out. But it's a wonderful film. 2016, Martin Scorsese. It's all I'm going to say now until I do better research. I don't want to talk about something that I don't fully understand, because it takes research to really be able to talk about these types of films. Other than you'll be disrespecting them. Just like Age of Innocence and a lot of other films that are hard to talk about because they require reading and study. Just like a Renoir painting or something, just like an advanced work. But it is worth watching. It's a period piece, and it should have been up for Best Picture that year. So. This is a new area right off Park in Sutton Ridge, which will be developing into a new community of housing, new homeowners, maybe even some apartments. This will be marketing for Spectrum, Frontier, A.D.W.C will be coming out here to sell A.D.W.C products, Google, Apple. Everybody will take advantage of these new frontiers that open up and their new community, new households. And I come across these just like it's like magic. I just turn right into it, and you can see it developing right now. Lot of land in Texas, and it welcomes really everyone, because we give work. We're at Will State, but you will find work when you come to Texas, no matter where you're at. It gets hot in the summer. The winters can be cold, but the summer, you know, get yourself a portable air conditioner. Get them at Lowe's or Home Depot. Because a lot of times the AC units in apartments are not the best friend. I got to cut here. All right, we're pulling into Northpointe. Big community. There's their pool, playground area. Vineland is what we're turning. Alright, this is like, I've lost track, 8 or 9 delivery. 3.3 mile on the drop off, 10-minute duration. Will arrive at 5:37 in the PM. All right, I want to say maybe there were 11 total, but anyway, this is the final delivery for the Walmart's pickup right here for tonight. It's 1.6, then it'll be 6 minutes. We'll arrive at 5:46 p.m. All right, we just made it into Lake Country Estates. They've got a great frisbee golf up there. And there's the Highlands over there. And this will be the last one for the Walmart tonight. And then we'll move on, see what else is out there. Beautiful, kind of like a pink orange sunset looking thing. It's been going on in the wintertime lately. Those things change throughout the seasons. Right over Lake Worth. If you're a photographer, man, go out to the lake at this time right now, between 5 and 5:50, right before 6, November. Beautiful, beautiful photography. That was probably number 10, so this one's number 11, if you're counting. And it'll be 0.9 miles, 2 minutes, 5:52, and this will be the last of the Walmart tonight, probably, at least we catch another one. We might could, depends, look around. We'll have to see. Okay. I think all of this was, I'm guessing maybe $26. All right, guys, so that delivery there took 46 miles, pretty much. That includes the pickup, which don't count all of that. Total of $36 on that one, so a little bit better. All right, to add, we did get another Walmart. It's going to be 9.9 miles. We'll be there in 20 minutes, 6:22 on the PM. I gotta get a refill. Get some soda pop. 6:35. I haven't got my refill yet. Now we're at 6:36. Well, according to the lady here, I haven't had any problems at this Walmart before. According to her, she said that, you know, she couldn't even find the order, so it was like completely blank. So I put a request in for something else. And this snack break will be brought by Bridgeford. It is original beef jerky. It's 100% American beef. And it's tender. Alright, gotta do my selfie, got a medication one, so I gotta pick that up. I'm gonna do a selfie that moves closer, then backwards, closer, backwards, closer, a little closer, be still, and then smile. That was a Phantom Walmart one on pickup. Usually they're really good. It's 27 miles the next pickup. It's gonna be 28 minutes duration. We'll arrive at 7:34 in the PM. We will be having a beef jerky snack. I don't know if it's gonna be a Dutch angle, but we'll be arriving to pick up some medication. So kind of see here, this is a brand I vlogged earlier, is a little Dutch angle. Here's another one. So we'll try it out, see how it is. Got a little peckish waiting for their beef, sweet baby back rays, what it is right there. You can taste the sweet baby back rays sauce on it. Pretty good. The good thing about these is they're tender. And I got some pomegranate vitamin water. They're very tender. Very good. So what I realized here is the pickup point was about 20 miles for the pickup. Now the delivery will go to I believe it's called Nevada, Texas, which is about 50 or 60 miles away. So this would be probably a $60 order, and they're only doing $36. So it's like half price kind of thing. Don't understand why. So that's why I'm reporting it. So this one will be reported. I thought the Walmart one wasn't too bad, but they're wanting me to go 50 miles and only paying $36. So if I was doing rideshare, then that would have been a $54 trip. Not counting the pickup. We don't have to count the pickup. So I'm just asking, you know, we're supposed to live in a fair society, or we're supposed to try to at least be fair. If things are not being fair and you're being bullied, then you talk about it. And you can use social media against bullies. But anyway, we're going to pick up this medicine, and then we're going to drop it off. I'll give you the exact mileage once we pick it up at Perron's.